Good morning, Line Brothers. I thought, you know what? Instead of the normal just typing some about myself in GroupMe, that I would just shoot a little short video and give you guys a little flavor of me and see me and not just the words on the screen or me standing bowed up in the black. You can see me on a normal day. I've been working from home since March of 2020 when my company shut down the offices. My office is normally downtown Birmingham, but they shut down the offices because of COVID and everything went virtual. So prior to COVID, I worked downtown Birmingham and I also traveled a lot. So I was gone a lot. So this last year has been really different for me. A whole 12 months and having traveled out of the city is like really unheard of for me. I probably haven't been that way in about 15 years. So anyway, I turned a room upstairs in my house and made it my own little personal space. My wife was gracious enough to, give me one little spot in my own house, but I'm thankful. So I'm just going to give you a little flavor of what's going on up here. I spend my day up here working and writing, reading, meditating, and in the evenings I watch, little TV and get to watch what I want to watch, It's been me and my wife in this house, so the way we kind of do it, she works virtual too. She owns her own therapy practice, counseling and like marriage counseling. She counsels people with drug issues. She counsels on a wide variety of things, but her specialty is trauma. So she counsels people that have been through a lot of trauma in their lives, whether it be sexual abuse or domestic violence and stuff like that. So she's been working virtual, and she goes onto the other side of the house and made one of the other rooms her home office. So during the day, we really don't see a lot of each other. We kind of, split off. She does her thing. She goes to work in that part of the house, and I come upstairs and go to work, and we meet downstairs for lunch, or we, meet after work for dinner. So that's just how we kind of run it to keep ourselves from going crazy during this pandemic, giving each other that space, so we not, getting on each other's nerves too much. But we have got on each other's nerves. I mean, that's just being real, brothers. So I'm going to take you guys on a little tour just in my little upstairs space, and then you can get a little flavor of who I am. Okay, so this is my work area. It's desk and printer, and that's where I come up every day and start the work and get things going for the day. Got all the education stuff on the wall, and there's a picture of my oldest daughter that lives in Seattle, Dominique. She's married, and I was real proud of that wedding, so I keep the wedding pictures right above my desk. Then, if you turn around over here, one thing you need to know about me is that I love New York City. So I go to New York City a lot for work, but I also, me and my wife go to New York City a lot just to hang out. And one of the things I love about New York City is Broadway. So you can see I got some of the playbills from some of the shows I've been to on Broadway in New York. And I love musicals, so that's a thing you can know about me. I really love musicals, so whenever I go to New York, I try to see a Broadway musical. The other thing you can know about me is I like photography, and I specifically like street photography. So I travel. Sometimes I'll take trips just to go to a city and do street photography, and of course I do that in New York a lot. And this right here is one of my favorite shots. There's an area in New York down by NYU, New York University, that I like to hang out in. It's just real cool down there. And this gentleman right here, I met probably about 15 years ago, and he plays chess on the streets and hustles people in New York. You can't really beat him. I mean, he's a master chess player. And so I photographed him a few times, and this is one of my favorite shots. So I had it framed. I took this picture really about 15 years ago. And he was sitting up outside one of the subway stops in New York. When I came up out the subway, he was just sitting there. So I engaged him, and he let me photograph him. And I call that picture the Chess Man. So I got a lot of photography in the house that I've taken myself in front.